to Atlanta, Georgia. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers going up against the Atlanta Braves. First pitch coming at you right after the break.
And now, please welcome your Atlanta Braves.
And going for Atlanta, John Schultz. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Just electric stuff, Boog, and that fastball is no joke. He can move it around the zone, and it's not uncommon to see him pile up a decent amount of strikeouts throughout the game. He's the type of guy that allows the entire team to wake up feeling confident, knowing he's taking the mound.
All right, just about ready for baseball. Leading off, Carl Crawford. And we're underway.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Comes up empty.
No, inside.
That one almost got him. Two now. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Batting second.
Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for him. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, against a talented pitcher, it's crucial to disrupt his rhythm. Use bunts to get him off the mound and moving around out there. If he's in a flow, step out and break his timing. When he throws in the zone, you might only get one pitch, so you don't want to miss it.
Nope, foul ball.
The shortstop takes the ball. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And you know, if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
The 1-2. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. A solo shot. The Dodgers strike first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Changeup up in the zone is a hitter's dream. It's a BP fastball, but you're playing in real time. Most times, the pitcher's asking for a new baseball, just like right there.
One down. And next for LA, Adrian Gonzalez.
Hey.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
The 0-1.
Nope, that's inside.
And that drops in for a strike. Just underway here in Atlanta. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Nope. Outside.
Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A solo shot. It's their second home run of the inning, and they tack on to their lead. It's 2-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
So 2 down. Next is the Dodger DH, Jim Thome. Nice grab to first. And very nicely done for the out. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. On to the bottom of the first. You're watching Dodgers baseball on the show LA. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And on the hill for the Dodgers, Tyler Glasnow. What should we keep an eye on here?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr.
Acuna Jr.
Right through there for a strike.
So, Boog, here's an interesting fact about Acuna. He has the most home runs at Truist Park. He passed Freddie Freeman for the top spot in 2023, and I think he might hold that record for a while.
Strike 2. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run! He muscles that one out the opposite way, and they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1.
Acuna is someone who is always just a swing away from doing something special. That's an incredible job of letting that breaking ball get deep, trusting your hands, and driving it out the other way. That's how you practice it in the cage. Incredible when you can translate it into the ball game. Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Here comes the 0-1. And that one fouled off.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. And this is an offense with a ton of pop, top to bottom, Siggy.
Yeah, well, some players will say that home runs are mistakes. They were just a little too quick. Not this club. They're looking to hit the ball over the fence. Not any speedsters in this lineup. Not players that are looking to run around the bases. They're looking to jog. And I expect to see that kind of approach in this one.
Now here is Andrew Jones.
Hey.
The 0-1. Yeah, that's fouled off.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Ball in.
That
That's a
one
ball.
way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Payoff pitch. And there's ball four.
That's ball four.
Batting for the third baseman, Jeter. Jones.
Tap foul at the plate. Jones over at first with one away.
Ball one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And now it's 1-2. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That one carrying, makes the catch up against the wall.
Man, Boog, I love watching an outfielder take on the wall to make that play, and it's a lot easier to watch from up here because that can be painful in the end. You know the wall's coming up on you quickly, so you have to maintain concentration and able to make that catch and hold on to it after contact.
Left field. And a foul ball. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right
Nope.
now. Get
Ball
a
one.
swing and miss and get through this at bat.
In the air, left field. Gonzalez gets under it. And that is that. So the Braves get one back on the solo. 1 inning in the books here. This is Dodgers baseball on the show, LA. We move ahead to the top of the second now. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Mike Piazza.
He
Ball
really
back
committed to
upstairs.
that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
That one off the mark, and that's ball 2. Patrick Johnson behind the plate.
Patty Johnson is some Boog, but I'd ask permission first before I called him that. Does a pretty good job back there. Occasionally we'll see a couple of sideways looks from players, but that kind of comes with the territory, right?
Chopper to second. Donaldson throws to first in time. 1 out in the second.
Batting seventh, the left fielder, number 29, Luis Gonzalez.
That's out.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Ball to strike. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The relay throw. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Sean Green, the next to hit. And what a two-way player, not just offensively, but as good a defensive outfielder as there is in the game. Fastball for a strike. One out and a runner at second here at the top of the second. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
0-2 now. Caught him looking for the K.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
That one fouled off. Man on second, 2 down. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. 0-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
This hitter's been seeing good velocity in the at-bat. He's kind of set up for that changeup. He hasn't seen it yet. Looks just like a fastball out of the hand.
Man at second. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swung on, belted. Carrying well. Out of here. He hammers one out to right, and they add to their lead. It's 4-1. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Carl Crawford getting ready to hit. Struck out swinging his first time. Ripped, but it curls foul. Two down, nobody on. Swang and a miss. Missed that by a mile. 0-2 now. Got him looking for the K. Some high cheese for strike 3. 2-run shot for the Dodgers this inning. It's now a 4-1 ball game. You're watching Dodgers baseball on the show LA. We head to the bottom of the second. Now in for the Braves, Troy Gloss.
That pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
That one's upstairs, ball 1. One now. Late on that fastball. Got him swinging.
Oh, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
That one
Ball, that's
outside.
out.
Ball one.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Fought off foul. One, two now. Popped up to the left into foul ground. And there's two down.
Batting eighth, the second baseman, Josh Donaldson.
2 outs, base is empty. Josh Donaldson digs in now. Misses the zone and he gets him to chase. Glass now back to work, the 0-1. And it's fouled away. On the inside corner for called strike 3. And the Braves go down quietly. And they trail it 4-1. Top half of the third inning, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Corey Seager. That one close, ruled a ball. Ball one.
I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
Hey!
The 1-1. Swing and a foul out of play. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
An 0-0 count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
So the call will stand. One challenge remaining for them now. The 0-1. And that skips into dirt.
That's big right there, being able to check your swing. Think about the count swing. Instead of 0-2, he's sitting 1-1 against a really good arm.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. He sends it out of here, and they boost their lead. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Albert Pujols will hit next.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat. With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field, way back there. Gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His 2nd home run of the game, and they add on. 2 pitches, 2 swings, that one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Base hit center field. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Up next for the Dodgers, the catcher,
Mike Piazza steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Grounded out his first time. This one in the air, right field. 2 down.
Up next for the Dodgers, the left fielder, number 29, Luis Gonzalez.
The Braves bullpen has some activity. Ivan Hernandez, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Tomey, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
It's a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Breaking ball, and that got him.
Got him right there. First base.
Up next for the Dodgers, the right
Here comes the
fielder,
manager
number
out of the Braves dugout,
John
and he will make a move to the pen. John Schultz will depart, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching for
New
the
pitcher for the Braves,
Number
Ivan
61.
Hernandez.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Green swings through it for strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Swings and misses at 1 down below the zone. Way inside, gets out of the way. First and second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
Ball, that's out.
That one missed. Chase Utley would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Two on, 2 outs. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Swing and a miss, struck him out. They limit the damage here, but 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. This is Dodgers baseball on the show, LA. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Kenny Lawson. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for the Braves, the right fielder, number 15, Ronald Acuna Jr.
On the ground, Pujols tosses to first. And two straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie.
Two down, base is empty. Next to the dish is Freddie. Playing in the World Series north of the border was certainly special for Freddie Freeman. His dad, Fred, hails from Windsor, Ontario. His mom, Rosemary, from Toronto. Misses
Plate, ball
inside,
one.
and that's ball one. This one in the air, center field. And that ends the inning. Offense held in check there. 3 innings complete. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Braves 1. Start of the fourth, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Chase Utley.
Utley.
Into the outfield, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Up next for the Dodgers, the center fielder, number 13, Carl Crawford.
You know, these Dodgers putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. You just can't average 2 runs per inning without a complete team effort from the lineup. Everyone's been doing their job, setting up the next guy, and taking care of their own business at the plate.
Strike 2. And ring him up, says Patrick Johnson. That's a strikeout.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Seager in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Man at first, 1 away. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
The 1-2. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Around second, on his way to third. To third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with 1 gone.
Up next for the Dodgers, the first baseman, number 23, Adrian Gonzalez.
On the ground, right side. Acrobatic throw for 1 to first, not in time. Great effort there.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
And up next for Los Angeles, Albert Pujols. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3. Curveball kind of backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
Ball 2.
And a foul ball. Gonzalez leads off first with 2 down to the inning. This one in the air. Donaldson. And that is that. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Braves 1. You're watching Dodgers baseball on the show LA. Ready to go, bottom 4. Now in for the Braves, Andrew Jones.
Andrew Jones.
He swings and fouls one off.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
The next pitch misses. Ball one.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
And that one is lifted in the air. Green has a beat on it, and there's one down. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
The third baseman, Shepard. Go.
The Dodgers up big in this one. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Hit hard but foul off to the left.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Ground ball right side. Gonzalez takes it to the bag. Already two gone here in the home fourth.
The designated hitter, Jose.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the DH, Jose Bautista. He's 0 for 1.
Hey! Ball, that's out.
Close, but called a ball. And the count 2-1. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And that just scraped the zone. The call is overturned. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Two down, nobody on. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Braves go down quickly here. They're down 7-1. We go to the top of the fifth, and now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Jim Thome. Late swing, foul to the left.
You know, these Dodgers, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
Nope. Ball inside.
That one misses. Ball 3. Way out front for strike 2.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time.
Well-executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
In the air to left center. Jones on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Ivan Hernandez won't go any further tonight. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
Here
the
comes a new
Braves,
arm for the Braves,
number
Cole
36,
Hamill.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Luis Gonzalez steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Ball.
2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. That one pushed foul.
I love how he tracked the ball right there and was able to get through that fastball just a little bit late. Otherwise, it stays fair. I think if the top hand is a little stronger, same swing produces a home run.
Two down, nobody on.
That's ball 2.
Inside,
That's
3-2 the count.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Breaks his bat and pops it up to first, and Gonzalez retired, and the Dodgers are set down in order. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Braves 1. We head to the bottom of the 5th. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Troy Glaus. So coming into the game now on defense, Steve Finley. He'll be patrolling center field. Also into the ball game, Jimmy Rollins. He's in at shortstop. Also entering the game, Jeff Kent. He'll play second. Also into the ball game, Gary Sheffield. He takes over in right.
Gary Sheffield.
Also entering the game, Manny Machado. He's the new third baseman.
Number 18, Manny Machado.
Also into the ball game, Matt Kemp. He'll be out in left field.
Number 27, Matt Kemp.
Also entering the game, Trey Turner. He's in at shortstop. Glasnow back to work.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first, heading for 2. In safely, it's a leadoff double in the 5th.
He was all over that one. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame. You know, these Braves just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
That's a little bit low. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Man at second. Foul ball. The 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Stays alive. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Last half of inning number 5. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Line drive, base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out.
The second baseman,
Josh Donaldson next up for the Braves. His first at bat was a strikeout. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. The runner from third comes across as they get one back. It's an RBI single. It's 7-2. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. McCann, the lead runner out at second. Donaldson at first with no outs. The 0-2. Just a slow ground ball this time. Flips it. They take the force out. Quick recovery from the misplay. Pays off for the out.
Well, an aggressive slide at second base, but it was legal. I like it because you're trying to break up the double play, and it looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Here's Acuna. Two on, one out.
That's a ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
The 2-1. And that chops in for a strike.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. He can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball double play.
Runners are at the corners, one away. To short, could be two. Rollins for one. On to first, double play, and that's the inning. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. It's 7-2. This is Dodgers baseball on the show, LA. We're back with a look at key moments so far in this one.
Can I tell you about the sun? Can I make you believe that in the summer when they burn it, don't burn out the leaves? Look at me staying on keeping the healthiest sheen. That's how our function could be. Start this production with me. We can mark time with a band. Music composed with a jam. The sun is shining on something. L-O-V-E, love. And that's word to plug to JD Love. My round is door. And now heat reside way past sun. And we love sun, that's everyone. But can you let your